Okay guys, Sunday the 14th of January and we're on the FTSE 100. So first thing is, I hope you all had a good first week back at the charts. It was a little bit bumpy for me. I had a great Monday, a down Tuesday and then a down Wednesday, and then I had a good Thursday and a good Friday. So I managed to end the week up for the first week back at the charts. It's pretty good, but it was still a relatively choppy week for me. So looking at the FTSE, let's quickly go over it from last week in relation to our analysis, and then we'll have a look at the market for the trading week ahead. So the main thing we had was this very, very tight trend channel on our charts. We've been testing it all through December. We actually continued to test it last week. Now, the only thing that I added from about the middle of last week with subscribers was we actually have to go down onto the lower time frames for this one. You can see it right here. Basically added in the price squeeze right here within the trend channel. So you can see the market testing, and then coming into, let's have a look, Thursday. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Thursday night, we made the potential break above this level. We came back down, and then Friday morning, we were testing at this level. So Thursday, we continued to look for resistance up at this level. Coming into Friday, we had looked at a potential break above, and we started to look for potential bullish positions. You can see we've got a nice couple of bounces. We actually got one here, and then we got a very, very strong move down to test the bottom of the channel, all the way back up again toward 7792, and then back down once again. So coming into next week, this price squeeze remains quite important. I'm going to continue to have it on the chart. I've only got it plotted in on the 5-minute time frame. Now what I'm looking at basically is, if we just extend it from here, we're basically right at the very end of the squeeze. So next week, I want to see if, are we going to continue holding above this level? Are we going to continue putting in those bullish bounces? If we are, more than happy to start looking for bullish positions, potentially all the way up to 7,800, the round number. If we start to break above there, we're up at all-time highs. I'm just going to be basically looking to see if the market can press back up toward the upper band of our channel. Now, if we start to fail at this level coming into next week, we'll go over this on the higher time frame. Basically, we will potentially be looking at a false break out of the price squeeze. We then come back down, we break below the lower trend channel, start to look for stronger corrections. Okay, so let's get rid of this so it loads faster. On the daily time frame, a little bit bigger. So we've got the price squeeze. Main resistance for me is now up into 7,800. Change this to black so it's easier to see. This area right here. Now we don't just want it to be the 7,800 level dead. You want a little bit of cushion either side of it. If we see the market pressing up toward this area, it's worthwhile looking for potential resistance. And then if we break up above there, really I'm looking for once again, another strong bullish movement on the FTSE. Now down below, it's really this whole section right here, which is acting as support. So around about 7,750 to 7,730. Now lining up with the lower band of this trend channel, it remains support. However, especially early next week, if we start to see failures at this level, it's giving us a potential early warning sign that we are breaking down below the trend channel and below the support that has been acting for most of last week. Becomes a good area to start looking for potential movements down. Now we do have support then at around about the 7,700 level. Let's mark it in. 7,700. All the way down to 7,690. Right here. There's a minor level of support also at 7,715 right here. So I'll obviously keep that on the radar. For me, the stronger level is down below. So if we're starting to see breaks down below this level, I'll start to look for resistance and the moves down towards 7,705 to 7,690. If we're starting to fail at this level, so this will become support. If we start to fail at this level, again, potentially we're looking at a much stronger correction. Again, we have potential support at around about 7,666. But for me, the next key levels start down toward 7,640 toward 7,620 right here. Actually bring it down a little bit towards 7615. Right here. So these are the main things that I'm going to be looking at going into next week. At present, we are still sitting above this lower band of the trend channel. As long as that happens, I'm continuing to look at the market as positive, as bullish, continue to look for potential buy positions, potentially all the way up into 7,800, which is a level of resistance worth keeping on your radar. If we start to fail at the 7,750 to 7,730 area, potentially we're seeing the break below that trend channel. It's giving us the early warning sign that potentially the correction is coming into this market. We can start looking for resistance and the move down. We have a minor level of support at 7,715. Key support is 7,705 to 7,690. I'd be happy to start looking for the bullish positions there once again. If we start failing at those levels, as I've mentioned, potentially we're seeing the stronger correction coming into this market, back down towards 7,640 to 7,615 to 17, which again would become a good level of potential support. You know, after such a strong wave up like this, when we do start to see stronger profit taking and the correction coming into this market, it's likely going to be relatively strong. So I'd be happy to look for that potential move down toward 7,640. Okay guys, so that is everything for this week. As always, I hope you found that useful. I hope you all have a good trading week next week. I'm James Orr, and thank you.